That was so nasty. I'm so sorry. That was actually nasty. That was like the dream. The dream. It just happens once in a while. Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be playing a draft in Premier Draft Best of One Foundations, a rank mythic. And this first pack is interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of Slagstorm. Vampire Gorman can be really good. Balmor can also be really good. Dazzling Angel, Fleeting Distraction, those are the best cards there. I think I go Vampire Gourmand. I really like this card in combination with other cards as well. Balmor has a lot of potential though. Like picking Balmor immediately and going just for that. You know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm going Balmor. I'm just thinking that usually I find it red to be a bit more open, and if I find like Fleeting Distractions and all those things, it can get really good. Maybe even in a bit of an aggressive red deck. You're nothing too good. I mean, not just in our colors, but overall. The best black card is Macabre Waltz, and the best green card is Giant, which is not great. The Gorehorn Raider is a very decent card. I'm happy to pick it. Stab is great. Kinda sad to miss out on that. Again, for us, nothing too good. It's between Think Twice and Fanatical Firebrand. I think Think Twice is a bit better in the Izzet synergy, although Firebrand can be really good, especially if your opponent is playing something like Alena Warwell for a 3-1. Sometimes puts your opponents in a bit of tricky situations. But yeah, I think I'll take the Think Twice. Here, Dragon Trainer is a great card. The Surprise is fine. We already have a Gorehorn Raider. But yeah, I think here is the Dragon Trainer by far. In the other colors, like the Lateral is decent. Healer's Hawk can be really good. The Burglar's Rat can be really good. Crackling Prowler is decent for green. But yeah, I think Dragon Trainer, happy to take that one. Okay, so we are followed by some options here. The Cutthroat is pretty good. The Strong Box Raider is also very good. Witness Protection is decent. Courageous Goblin can be really good, I think, in this deck as well. But I think it has to be the Raider. Drawing cards is really important. So here is the no-brainer. I immediately see an Abrade pick 6, and that's a good sign for us that red might be sort of open. In black, the Infestation 6 is pretty good. The person that picked the 2-2 will be happy with that. The Goblin Borders is decent. The Sprite I'm not a big fan of. Some decks it can be decent, but yeah, it's the Abrade here. We don't have a lot of options here. Goblin Surprise is fairly decent though, so I'm happy to get that one. Green has some decent options here with the Thespian, I really like it. Black has the Revenge of the Rats, which is really nice as well. But yeah, I think Goblin Surprise is the best. This is Izzet, but it is unplayable. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, copy it for each other instant or sorcery spell you've casted before. This turn, you may choose new targets for the copy. Unfortunately, this is not playable at all. And here I have a tough choice, because I can go for Fixing, which I'm very, very, very inclined to do, or Goblin Borders, which is a decent card and goes well in our curve. I do feel like Goblin Borders pass very late on, so I think it's more rare for me to find Fixing, so I'll go for the Swiftwater Cliffs. I'm very happy here that the Fleeting Distraction passed. Very happy to see that works amazingly with the Balmor. There's not a lot of ways to sacrifice in Izzet, but let's put the Employment in our sideboard. The Firebrand passed, so that's a good news for us. We were indecisive between Firebrand and the Think Twice, so happy to see the Fanatical Firebrand pass. That card, as I said, can be fairly decent. Ooh, a lateral passing? So people are not in Golgari. People are not in Golgari. Got it. Wow, this might be like one of the best cards that I could have asked for. The Seer Slicer Goblin is such a strong card. and it really enables a lot of synergies that we have, for example, with the Goblin Surprise, with the Balmor, just pumping our creatures. So that's great, and actually nothing else great in our colors. I mean, the Witness Protection is decent, Thrill of Possibilities is decent, but that's it. The rest is not good at all. Even for other colors, this is overall a very weak pack, and we just got really lucky to get the Seer Slicer Goblin here. So, no brainer for me. Okay, so in this pack, the obvious choice is the Burst Lightning, and that makes me want to get a Micromancer eventually. The Scourge is not great. The Voyage is decent, but that's it. This pack is, again, kind of weak. It's better for green, or if you're Orzhov, of course. But yeah, Burst Lightning being the best here, and I'm happy to take it. What's up with the 1,000-Year Storms today? I feel like they just keep on coming. Not exactly the card that you want to see. Here it's between the Tolarian Tear or another Goblin Surprise. I'm going for another Goblin Surprise because we do have the Seer Slice Goblin and we do have some synergies with the Balmor pumping our creatures. I don't know if I go for a third one though. I mean, it's not terrible. It really works well with the Balmor, that's the thing. Is that or Uncharted Voyage? Which 4 mana is quite expensive for what he does. The Cavalry is decent. I think it's Voyage though. Ooh, okay, this pick 5 makes me really happy. There's a Spectral Sailor in here that's amazing in our deck, and nothing else we want. So white does have a very good card as well with the Guarded Hair, but that's it. We are happy to take this little Spectral Sailor. So this pack does have some options. It does give us info. It gives us info that probably not a lot of people are in Selesnya, because we have a pick 6 Good Fortune Unicorn. Other than that, the Aterize is decent. The Witness Protection is decent. I think we go for Witness Protection because we have a lot of small creatures, so the goal is that just keep playing creatures. If they play a big creature, we can Witness Protection. I don't think we are going to be too much on the spot where we are blocking, so this Aterize can become quite bad. Another Abrade, that's insane. So this is a pick 7 Abrade. I'm really happy about it. There's actually a lot of good cards that I would pick here. The Tolarian Terran is decent, especially the more spells that I get. Goblin Borders is fine, and the Courageous Goblin actually I wouldn't mind getting, but yeah, it's Abrade. Easy Abrade. So here it's between the Imprisoned by the Moon and Witness Protection. I prefer Witness Protection. Imprisoned by the Moon is 3 mana, and it does give them the possibility to just get an extra mana, so I don't like it. I mean, probably I will not play 3 Witness Protections. I think Thrill of Possibilities is the best card here. Nothing here that we will play, so I'll just take the Adventuring Gear. I mean, sure. I'd say the Barrier. Just take the Crackling Cyclops. Although we probably will not play it, hopefully. Fishing Pole. Unfortunately, not in our colors. This pack is overall weak for us, but there's 2 good cards. They're Canny Epiphany. How many wizards do we have? We have only 1, so which is the Balmor. So it's not great, 5 mana to draw 3 cards, bit expensive. I think Fiery Annihilation is just better. Very effective removal spell. So happy to take that. Banner of Kinship, that's interesting because we do have a lot of goblins, don't we? Let's think about this a bit. So we have Fanatical Firebrand, the Seer Slice makes more goblins, we have 2 Goblin Surprise, this is not a goblin, this is not a goblin. It's still quite a bit. There's 4 Pirates as well, which is interesting. But the Fabloom trick is just so good. Yeah, I think it's the Fabloom trick. Maybe the Banship will pass, to be honest. I mean, I'll take another Goblin Surprise. A braid, wow. And burst lighting. I think I take burst lighting over a braid. They're both great, but the truth is that the burst lighting is a bit more versatile, and we already have 2 braids, so in case we get a micromancer somehow, it would be better to have a second burst lighting. I can see that Boros is quite open. Bouncer is great, I love Bouncer. Nothing here that I want. I don't want a second Thrill of Possibilities, so I'm just going to take these for my sideboard. And because soon I also have to cut cards. We have 25, we have 2 lands, so that's... Ooh, the Micromancer, there he is. We are getting rewarded. So I have to start thinking, what do I want to cut? I think I have plenty of removal. Maybe I can cut 1 Witness Protection. My biggest fear is to get flooded, so I'm not cutting the Thrill of Possibilities. It also works as a surprise with Balmor. I wish I had 1 more Balmor, but honestly, I think this is pretty good. I might cut the Enchanted Voyage just because, again, we have quite a bit of removal. We have 2 Burst Lightings, we have 1 Witness Protection, 2 Abrades, 1 Fire Annihilation, so... yeah, the Fanatical Firebrand if you want to count it. So we do have some removal. Ooh, look at this late Alesha. I wouldn't take it for my Vault Progress, but honestly, I don't want to deplete someone that might be in Rakdos of playing it, so I'll just take the Goblin Negotiations for my sideboard. Same here. I would take the Empyrean Eagle first. I'm trying to get a bit more aware of that, like, if I don't really need the Vault Progress that much, it almost doesn't matter, and there are people that might actually need these cards, you know, to play with them. Shivan Dragon is decent, but I don't know if I want it. I don't think so, it's quite expensive. We don't really have a lot of late game, but I think that's fine. The Banner of Kinship didn't pass, which is fine. Happy to get what we got. I think it's a pretty decent deck. I think we can get quite a bit of wins with it. I mean, Izzet can be really strong, and this deck has everything to work. It has Balmor, it has Spectral Sailor, it has a bunch of good removal. Yeah, I think this is a great deck, and wish me luck. Okay, so I go first and I keep it. Not sure if I want the second red or second blue. Looking at what I have, for sure I have more things with red, so let's go for the double red. Might just trade them. Because we do have removal, so even if they have something else, that's fine. I'll take that. Let's create 2/1s. Flooding a bit. That's why Thrill of Possibilities can be a very good card. Sure. I think they have Burst Lighting now. I'll take the 2. Oh my god, don't they play anything? It's kind of scary. Okay, that's a good one. Probably they'll play the Think Twice again. I mean, they for sure are getting that card advantage. They still have the Burst Lighting. They might be holding on to a bunch of removal. Burst Lighting is pretty good. Because I want them to be the ones that have to react. We know about the Burst Lighting that they have. They probably have more removal even. We definitely don't want to deal with that. Sure. It's not a great, but not too mad about getting mana. We still have the weakness protection. Kind of afraid of Essence Cutter. If they do it, I would miss protection. The Tyrant, it's not a big deal. They probably use the Burst Lighting now on the Bouncer. Yep. Okay, they have 3 cards left. Hopefully not a counter. Okay, that's good. Now we can attack, then we can play the Raider. That's good. That means that we kinda got rid of that for a bit. Okay, no counter is actually insanely good for us. No, I chose wrong! I wanted to select the other one. Oh well. That was a mistake. Okay, so they do have removal. I mean, it's still decent, but not as good. Last card, okay. Micromancer is good, but I mean, what can they have with 1 mana? The Burst Lighting, I guess? Sure. The Dragon Trainer would be much better, but I misclicked, so that happens. So I'll go for the Think Twice. That will draw me through 2 cards, which is lovely. Unfortunately, we are getting quite flooded. Okay, how many lands do I have left? I have 5 lands left, so in 15 cards. We also have the Goblin Surprise, sure. Oh no, I cannot believe that's a Krenko. Okay, I need to find removal. I have 5 lands left in the deck. Okay, I got really punished for not getting the... I mean, I guess if I did, they would just Burst Lighting the 4/4, so it wouldn't be that much better, but yeah, this is rough. They will Burst Lighting this, so I have to draw cards. Okay, Brady's good, but I have to wait a bit. It's too much damage. Even killing the Krenko, I don't know if it's enough. I still have a burst lighting. I actually still have a bit of blockers. I think I have to take damage. I don't think I can survive these goblins. Krenko is such a good card. Oh, and that as well. Yeah, I need a miracle. I don't think I have it. That was rough. Aetherize would have been good though. Aetherize would have been really good. Maybe that will keep me alive for a bit. No. Oh wow. I mean, that crank was so rough. And we got so many lands, but still it happens. This is very keepable. I mean, we do have 2 burst lightings, which I love. And Balmor, the mana is good as well. Happy with that. No more lands though. That needs to get burst lighting. Like, I don't even care. Not going to mess with that. Not going to give them free 1/1s just because. But yeah, really no more lands would be lovely. That's fine. That's a decent one. Yep, I guess they do need that card draw, don't they? They have 4 cards left. Let's try to kill the Dazzling Angel. Well, since the Sailor survived, I'm not even going to attack because they might have destroyed tapped creature. I'm just going to pass because I want to draw. Sure. Because that's how we are going to get them, is by having more cards than they do. Can burst lighting that. Dragon Trainer is pretty decent though. They have 3 cards left, plus they think twice that they can draw another card. Not going to lie, is looking pretty good to me. Yeah, that's fine. I still make a 1/1 and everything. Oh wow. They want me to attack, maybe. I have 6 mana, which is nice. Because I can double Goblin Surprise. And just try to go wide. They attack, which good for me, I guess. That's fine. They have 3 cards left. And we will double Goblin Surprise. Can also give them +2/+0. How much would that be? 3 times 5, 15. Maybe that's the right choice. We can still draw a card, and then we just can finish them with the Raider next turn. Yep, I think that's correct. Yep, they're dead. I'm not the biggest fan of Icewind Elemental. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a fine card, but... Let's go, little goblins, let's go. Opponent goes first. I have to move. It's better, I guess. I don't know, even. Okay, that's a good one. They don't have stab, that's good. And Rakdos has a lot of tutus. They might have Fakir on that, I don't know, because they are like, should we not? Okay. Does this exile now, right? Kill that. I guess Balmor is a nice one. Hopefully they'll play something that I can abrade. Or if I get a land, maybe I can bounce it. They do have more cards than me. Okay, they have... Oh, I thought it was the other one. The exile, sacrifice, yada yada yada. Okay, I'll try to draw a card. Because I need to get that card advantage, y'all. Four cards, hopefully there are 4 lands. They didn't play land for the turn yet. So maybe it's not. Let's see what they put in the graveyard. We'll keep the abrade, which is nice. I mean, they put the Courageous Goblin on the graveyard, so they probably have something better. I'll take 3 damage. That makes sense. I'll attack. And I'll try to draw a card from the Sailor. If they play a big creature, I'll just bounce it. This cat is definitely hurting me slowly but surely. Ooh, okay, so they have something better than this. Okay, that one I probably can find a way to deal with. That's a way. I can play the Fade Bloom or the Goblin Surprise. I think the Fade Bloom. Okay. Okay, last card. It's a land. Great, love that. That's a good one. I can bounce the token though. So let's bounce the token. We have Thrill of Possibilities, so we can send the land away. And eventually just have Goblin Surprise. And our flyers will just finish the job, I think. They might have a raid. Yeah, that makes sense. Otherwise they wouldn't attack with cat just because. Double. Double the trouble. This is already game, but let's do it again. Who said this card is bad? Goblin Surprise, best card, representing, helping us a lot. GG. I mean, it is definitely promising, especially going first. We could use a land. I hope they don't have the 3 damage. They don't. That's good. Land, land, land. Didn't get a land. Bit sad. And I cannot kill that. Okay, we did get a land, so that's good. I'll just go with Fire Annihilation. As long as they don't play flyers, I could just go Goblin Surprise to deal a bunch of damage. Maybe this is excessive, but I really feel like we can put a lot of pressure with the end that we have. Just need them to have one bad turn. It's actually pretty good. Okay, fair enough. They're at 4, so it's a bit of a race. I don't know if I should use the Goblin Surprise or not to make 2/1/1s. It kind of depends on what they play and if I want to go wide or just focus on. That's fine. The attack? I'm surprised. I mean, I have flyers, so I guess that makes sense. Let's make 2/1/1s. I don't know what they have, but I don't think it's a counter. Ah, that's a good one. I don't want to lose my sailor. That was actually great for them. Gore rated would be good. The Sear Slice Goblin, maybe. Ooh, that's fine because he doesn't fly. Big Fin is very decent. They can destroy one of my creatures, I think. Maybe not. Do I still have 3 love possibilities? No, maybe I should have played the land then. Oh, Healer's Oak is so good. Whatever it is, they kept on top. Do I still have Burst Lighting? No. I have Firebrand. Maybe I should have gone for the draw trying to get Firebrand and try to kill them immediately, but... I think I block with the Bouncer. This Bouncer is not going to deal damage because of this wall. They put something on top, so they have something that is either removal or card draw or like a good creature. That's a good one. Do I still have Fleeting Distraction left? I do. That's good to know. I could go for the Goblin Surprise, but if they have something, then I would be doomed. They block with the Healer. I Fleeting Distraction. This gets for 2, and then that's enough. But let's see if they have something else. They're thinking, is it good enough? Is it not? Okay, that's a good one, but when that is not good enough, yeah, they need something very good. A Braid is great. Okay, so they didn't have anything relevant. GG. This deck is quite good, actually. Like, quite aggressive. I like it. This is kind of wild. This is everyone's dream. I mean, it is my dream. Spectre Sailor. Attack. Sear Slice Goblin. Immediately. Oh, damn it. Well, that changes our plans a bit. Maybe they don't block. Okay, that worked out for me then. Let's start making all the gobbles. That works so well with Balmor as well that it's actually wild. Actually insane. That's pretty good though. Okay. That's fine. That's so good as well. If I get another land, I can do Balmor and Fabloom Streak. Kinda insane. That's okay. Okay. That was so nasty. I'm so sorry. That was actually nasty. That was like the dream. The dream. It just happens once in a while. Definitely not as insane as our last one, but I think it's still pretty keepable. Brady's great. Like, I want to, but... yeah, they have removal. That's fine, honestly. What can we do? Oh. Maybe they don't. Yeah, that gets abraded. See what they play. Bouncer? What do they bounce? The token? I guess that does make sense. Do I want to use another abrade or... I think I don't. That they get sweetness protection. Oh no, I still have burst lighting, so witness protection here. Attack, attack. Micromancer, get a burst lighting. Look at my army. If I somehow get a Balmor, that would be insanely good. That dies. Scary, I don't like it. I mean, they do know that I have the burst lighting, but I actually go for a braid. They probably have, sure. See what they discard. That's a good one to discard. So attack, attack, attack. Yeah, they're like, you know what, I think that's enough. And we beat it at number 107, which is great. And we keep climbing back to 94, the year that I was born, so very happy about it. It has to be a good sign, and let's keep grinding. Opponent goes first. I'm fine with that. We had the Fanatical, Firebrand, Think Twice, Micromancer, Thrill of Possibilities might be good here. Like, I can get the Think Twice away. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, so I think I go for Thrill of Possibilities. Think Twice goes away. Hopefully I'll get a way to deal with that. I think I'll Fabloom Trick and tap that. That card is just very good. Ooh. That's great. That's fine. Hero's Downfall for that I'm very fine with. Okay. It's a 2-for-1, but it's a super... like, not really a 2-for-1, but that's fine. Just to get rid of that card, which can go insanely good. Gorman also is a bit terrifying. And then I can go Witness Protection on the Nighthawk. I'll attack with the Raider because there's no way they will... if they trade with Nighthawk, that's great for me. I doubt it, but if they do. Next turn we can Dragon Trainer and Witness Protection, and then we still have the Think Twice to get an extra card eventually. Not too mad about it. Yeah, that's fine. They have 3 cards left. Okay, that's on the Raider. That's completely fine. Sure. A Braid is also tempting. Now that I have a Braid, I feel like I should save this Witness Protection. Okay, maybe they have a land or something. It can also be a board wipe, but we will hope that's not the case. Okay, they're down to 5. That's fine. He doesn't fly? Okay, so we won, basically. It's a good game. Yep, that works. GG. Oh wow, this deck is insane. So we are what, 6-1 I think? Let me just check, but I think that's insane. And we went from like what, we started 91 and we are 95 now, which just for one draft is amazing, not going to lie. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we can defeat the final boss. We have 2 chances, so let's go. Go first and I keep it. I mean, it's pretty promising. Let's see what they're playing. They have, I think the 1/1 Spectrum Sailor. Because the Fleeting Distraction wouldn't show without creatures. Yeah, sure. Oh wow. It's a good one. Micromancer. Burst lighting, I think it has to be all the way. Okay. We have double burst lighting, which is pretty good. But they have a lot of cards and we are getting some lands. I mean, we can still have a lot of good cards that give us more cards, like Think Twice, Thrill of Possibilities. That's fair. I don't think they attack though. Well, that helps me quite a bit. Let's get red. Try to dry our deck a bit. They have 3 cards left, I have 2. I basically have 1 good card and 1 bad card. Yeah, that one is good. I mean, the goblin is nice. I'll take the damage. I mean, that card is good. I'll kill the colony. They didn't play land, so I think that they have 3 creatures. That's fine. Ooh, Snare Spinner is great. I think I just have to... Actually, let's attack with everything. Is it worth it? I don't know. I think so. Hopefully they don't have an answer for my goblin. Now we are top decking, which can be concerning because they have stonky creatures. But we basically replay our goblins every turn, which is nice. And like, we have no secrets. This is what we have. Final boss. Do you have something against this? Because we are going wide, baby. That's a good one. It's actually a great one. Okay, so what can I do? Well, I can top deck something. I think attacking with all my goblins... Never mind. We trophied, baby! We trophied 7-1. This deck was insane, y'all. This deck was completely absurd. Seer Size Goblin is MVP. I really liked the deck, and yeah, I mean, it was a pretty fast run, I would say. Pretty sweet, and I am not sure, but I think we lost like the first or the second game, so it was quite a comeback from there, not losing ever again. I think it's even maybe the first game that we lost, and then it was just come back, come back, come back. Love that for us. Let's claim our prize. Let's open our packs. And yeah, I mean, looks like Izzet is pretty strong, especially if you can get Balmor, Spectral Sailor. Seer Size Goblin was amazing. And Goblin Surprise, I think, was the comment of the day. Let me know if you agree. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow in my next draft. Hopefully you've been enjoying these daily drafts. I'm not sure how long I can keep up with daily content. I'll try my best. But after this vacation, I go back to work and it's going to be a bit more rough. But yeah, I'll try my best to go as long as I can. After a while, maybe if my life gets crazy, I'll try to do every other day or something. But for now, we keep up with the daily drafts and hopefully you've been enjoying. That's it for me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!